Hello Smug Peeps and welcome to episode 7 of Smug Face Commentaries. In today's episode it will be Gargoyles. So I'll be doing Gargoyles Season 1 Episode 6, The Thrill of the Hunt. So welcome to another Smug Face video, and without any further ado, let's get right into the commentary. Here we are, The Thrill of the Hunt, written by Michael Reeves. So we're coming to the palace, the castle that was bought by David Xanatos. So we're opening up to Elisa, Maza, and Owen. Owen is taking Elisa to go and visit the Gargoyles. This is just shortly after the debut of the Gargoyles 5-parter, The Awakening. So this is the aftermath. So David Xanatos is in jail, and the Gargoyles have reclaimed their castle. And for the time being, the Gargoyles are staying in the castle. Anyway, we arrive to the scene where Elisa is waiting for the Gargoyles to awaken. Okay, the sun sets, and they break free from stone. Now, I have to say, gargoyles being very powerful creatures and all that, they're also the most vulnerable, because if they have enemies, they could easily attack them at night. Easily, so I never understood that. Thinking, but anyway, here we are. The gargoyles awaken and they see Elisa, and they begin chatting. Goliath, Goliath and Lisa, and now we see the rest of the gargoyles go their separate ways. So Broadway. So Broadway, Brooklyn, and Lexington go off their own way, and Hudson goes and watches off TV. So that leaves just Goliath and Elisa. Ooh. Right, okay, and now Goliath and Lisa are talking, and Elisa has to deliver the bad news that Goliath thinks that Xanatos has been defeated and that he's behind bars. But Lisa has bad news for him, because now he's only there for 6 months, so it's not like he's gone forever, so he will be back. So basically she's there to tell Goliath that it's not safe for the Gargoyles to remain at the castle, that they're going to have to go find somewhere new to stay. Much to Goliath's chagrin, he's not really feeling it right now. Yep. And there he is, just absolutely furious, just refusing to barge, saying nope, not happening, we're staying put, and if Xanatos comes back, we will deal with him. Yeah, this is part of Goliath's charm, that he can be quite stubborn as well as level-headed as a leader. Maybe we skip to the scene where Hudson is trying to enjoy some television along with their dog, Bronx. And it seems that their TV has been overtaken, because it's the same thing, a group of warriors. This is their version of like gladiators, except it's more extreme. They are known as the Pack. They'll go on to become amongst the Gargoyles' most memorable enemies, turned allies. I think some of them did become allies, but that's for later on. So they are Jackal and Hyena, those are the two I remember. And the other Gargoyles come in to enjoy the show as well. And so there they are, being advertised as the Pack. Fox, Wolf, Dingo, Hyena, and Jackal. So they're the names. This was actually the very first Gargoyles episode that I watched from start to finish. Actually, no, that's not true. I think second episode, because The Awakening, I saw it live. Well, I didn't see it live. I saw it being advertised, and I didn't watch it from start to finish. It took until like the 4th episode that I began watching it properly, so this is like the 3rd episode properly that I've watched. Anyway, we come to the Pack. Anyway, so we come to the Pack, back in their warehouse, they're training, and they have a message from a deliverer. So they're all talking about, yes, they're enjoying all the perks of being the Pack, the fame, the money, and the fortune. Well, Wolf wants a bit more than that. He wants some action. One of Gargoyle's trademarks was the voice acting. The voice acting in this was just brilliant. And this was a Disney show, and Disney were branching out. They weren't just doing the Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck cartoons. Especially during the 90s now, they really expanded into different areas. And Gargoyles is such a departure from what we're used to. Anyway, we'll look at Fox, and she's just brought out some mail which shows pictures of the Gargoyles. So this is going to be their target, so to speak. I would say commentaries would be so much easier to do if I had someone to bounce off of. So I did have my brother in the last one I did. Wasn't able to get him this time around. But yeah, because doing commentaries you have to make sure that you're filling in the dead air, not just letting it play out. So anyway, the pack are getting ready to make the Gargoyles, with Goliath their main target. Okay, so we move to the pack. They're getting ready for their latest outing because they're public figures, and it's like I said, like the this world's version of the Gladiators, except they're live and in person, getting ready to take on their dastardly enemies, the ninjas. Here we go. So like I said, they're proper public icons at this point in time. Taking on the evil ninjas. Here we go. I wonder how something like this would look like in real life. I mean, for those of you who are familiar with Gladiators, yes, live action sports entertainment, not pro wrestling. Yeah, this is kind of similar, but the more extreme version of this. So yeah, we have the pack taking on the ninjas, and they get easily dispatched. And of course, they're all in awe of them, especially Lexington, who's just eager to meet them. So look, this is around the time the Gargoyles have just entered this brand new world after being frozen in stone for 1,000 years. So they're fascinated by modern day New York. Right, they've just finished watching the show and they're going to go their separate ways, but Lexington just wants to meet them in person. So he's going to go meet them. Here we are.
Another day, another $500,000.
Oh. They've just been another $500,000 and they're getting ready to sort out their next gig until Lexington meets them, and it really has shocked the pack. Because they're looking at Lexington and he's quite small, so they're like, where is the big one?
This one's not as big as the one in the picture.
So Fox, the leader, goes up to Lexington and tells them, yeah, we'd like to meet you. But where's your leader? Because we know the target is really Goliath. So they're pretending to be his friend, and they just say, look, we like you, but could you also bring your friend to meet us as well? To which Lexington, being naive, is, okay, yeah, no problem, I can do that, it can be arranged. So unwillingly, Lexington is potentially bringing Goliath into a trap. Maybe move to the next scene when the Gargoyles are at the castle. It's almost dawn, getting ready to go to stone, or get ready to go to sleep and then turn to stone. Goliath isn't happy with Lexington arriving so late. So he's angry at Lexington. What? Why are you letting them see you in person? So almost getting ready for a big argument, but now they have to put it on hold and wait for the sun to show up, which they'll turn to stone and deal with the fallout later. Now we've just skipped all the way back, so a whole day has passed and we're back where we left off. So Goliath arguing with Lexington, Lexington pleading with Goliath, look, we need allies, okay, at least meet them, because the pack of warriors like them. Again, part of his naivete. And Goliath goes, okay, I will have a look. I will check them out for you. You can't hide from the whole world forever.
Spirits out there for us, but we've got to look for them and we've got to give them a chance. Or else we'll always be alone.
Like I said, this is around the time when the Gargoyles have just come out of their 1,000-year sleep hibernation, and they were betrayed by humans. So of course, Goliath is very wary of trusting humans, and of course, they were just betrayed by Xanatos. So Goliath's trust of the Gargoyles is at an all-time low. So Lexington is pleading with him, and he says, "Okay, fine." So the two of them have gone to the Pack Media Studios to meet the Pack in person, but it looks so sus because it definitely looks like the grounds for a trap. So Goliath is of course wary. Lexington, on the other hand, is just, no, it's not. It's all good. Right, here we are, and light and bombs and now guns, and they just deduced that it is a trap. There's a cheetah, and now Lexington is pissed. When they are angry, that's when their eyes go bright white. Just to show how strong they are, man. Look how they just pummel through all the metal. This razor sharp metal. Yeah, and here they are trapped. And they can hear Fox's voice telling them, "Welcome to the Gauntlet." Again, how strong are the Gargoyles just to punch through solid steel, man. That is impressive. Just ripping things to shreds. This is whole metal. They make it look like it's paper. The way they just rip things out. Okay, now they have to find a way to get out, so the Goliath spots a roof to try and get out. Well, of course, we all know it's not going to be that simple. Here come the Pack. There they are. They're out of the warehouse, getting ready to retreat. And now it's time for the hunt, as the guy says, "Let the hunt begin." Okay. They found a safe spot for now, and of course Lexington is just angry. We're not their enemies. Why they're attacking us?
An animal hunts because it's hungry. These hunters do it for sport.
Goliath has deduced that the Pack are hunting for sport and not because they're hungry. Oh, and here's another attack. There they are. Wow. This one of the reasons why I enjoyed this cartoon so much was just because of the mature storytelling. You know, that the stories that they told. This wasn't your typical, Saturday morning kiddie cartoon. It was very adult themed, whilst keeping it watchable for young kids. But this is the kind of animated show I think if they made it today, it'd be like X-Men 97, and that be way more advanced in terms of the storytelling and the violence and all that. And here they are, they've been done for after the bomb or grenade is thrown at the stairway, and they're trapped under the rubble at the mercy of the Pack. One of the things that did begin to annoy me is that the Gargoyles, these are powerful, fearsome creatures, and there were times when their enemies would at times dispatch of them, not fairly easily, but you'd think, rah, you need a bit more, energy to take them down. Oh, the Gargoyles are unwittingly saved by a couple of young kids who are fans of the Pack. And it gives Goliath and Lexington the much needed crucial seconds to recover. The kids think it's a show, but the parents are like, no, but this looks very real to me.
These are dangerous monsters sent by the evil ninjas.
And the Pack have to play into it. Saying the Gargoyles are dangerous monsters sent by the evil ninjas. Wolf takes on Goliath. Lexington takes on Dingo. And now the kid like, oh, they're monsters, here they go, and they start throwing all kinds of trash on them, at which Lexington shouts, stop it! And the kids have to be ushered away, and the father's saying, it's just a publicity stunt. The mother's like, nope, it looks very real to me. Right, there's Wolf taking on Goliath. The others are sent in to finish off the Gargoyles, just the two of them now. The thing about this episode, it was just really Goliath and Lexington that took on the pack. Everyone else was elsewhere. Right, there they go. Getting ready to escape. Once again, being taken out by Dingo, or almost. In a way, there's some similarities to the turtles, I think. You know, humanoid creatures with human instincts, but they're just more powerful. Okay, they've reached the rooftop, and Dingo accidentally shoots a statue. I think it's one of the gargoyles. So now the gargoyles have gone into hiding, so this is where the pack are at their mercy. Needle in a haystack. Well, this is almost like Ninja Turtles, like where they go into the shadows and attack their enemies. It was a good way to introduce the pack, you know. Like I said, they want them to become memorable foes of the Gargoyles. There's Goliath hiding in the shadows. Very well done.
Hey, where's Hyena?
Looking for Hyena.
Stay together.
It looks like they're slowly taking them out one by one. Oh, there goes Dingo. Taken out by Lexington.
Forget it, this wasn't in my contract.
Chuckles had enough, he just wants to run. And now he gets taken out, it seems, by Goliath. So now it's just down to two. To Wolf and Fox. No, they're preparing to run, and there's the Goliath. With the two of them. Takes them out. There we go. Right into the studios. And now this is where their image has been shed because Fox is holding one of the models hostage. And of course the picture gets taken, so that's obviously not going to do well for their public image. Goliath is having to be very wary not to attack the innocent bystander. Oh, there's Lexington now and takes out Fox. So now it's just down to one. Wolf showing just how strong he is, taking out Lexington. And now Goliath ready to take him on. One-on-one action. Oh, by the way, I didn't mention that the legendary Clancy Brown is the voice of Wolf here. I think he's such a brilliant and underrated voice actor. He does the villains very well. And here we are, Fox and Goliath one-on-one. Oh, showing he's absolutely no match. Goliath just breaks his arm and whacks him into the wall, knocks him out. So that's it. All members of the pack have been taken out, with Goliath and Lexington standing tall, with the police on the way, and Goliath and Lexington going straight back to the castle. Anyway, they're back at the castle, and Lexington is very down about the fact he was betrayed and let down by the pack. And Goliath is telling him, look, no, you weren't wrong. You had the right idea, you just trusted the wrong people. But the Goliath deduces that the Gargoyles cannot hide forever, that they will need alliances, and they will need friends to help them out. They already have Eliza, so she was like the very first one on board. And over the course of the Gargoyles 3-year run, we saw more allies as time went on. So yep, Goliath is now more opening. He isn't just set in his old ways. So the rest of the Gargoyles fly to the castle and they let them know that the pack have been arrested because of what happened, with Fox holding the person hostage and it being published all over the TV. And just in an instant, the fame and fortune is gone for the pack. And Hudson says, "Don't believe everything you see on the TV." So the Gargoyles get ready to go sleep as the sun rises and they all turn to stone. And yep, we fade on to the next scene where we come across, well, there's David Xanatos in jail and Owen is just letting him know of the pack, which it turns out was his creation. And the pack unfortunately were unsuccessful in taking out the Gargoyles, which Xanatos says, "No, not completely. I got to learn a little bit more about the Gargoyles, so the whole operation was informative. So just some more information that he can use to one day take on the Gargoyles when he's free of prison." A shout out to Star Trek's Jonathan Frakes, who does a brilliant job as David Xanatos. Anyway, we've come to the end of this episode. Very well done. Yes, so I'm going to bring this video to an end, so I hope you enjoyed the commentary. It's a little bit wonky. I've had to make a few cuts as well because there was some stuff that went on in the background. So I hope you enjoyed episode 7 of Smug Face Commentaries. So if you made it this far, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.